Well, this is a fun game. This is one that I'm really looking forward to. The Eagles have to play a team that just lost a game, barely in overtime. Their only loss of the year against the Denver Broncos. The Eagles are coming off of two 45-point performances, where they've given up 45 points, I should say, in back-to-back weeks to the mighty Buccaneers and the mighty Lions. Two teams that just lost abysmally. The Eagles are a 10-point underdog. They have to go on the road up to New England this weekend. Why do I have a gut feeling that the Eagles are actually going to win this game? There's no common logic. There's no way I'm going to be like, well, you know what? Bradford is just going to clearly outplay Tom Brady. The O-line is going to clearly play better than the New England O-line. The defense is going to play better than the New England defense. It's nothing like that. There's no common sense logic to this. It's just that it just would make sense to the Eagles season that they'll win this game. They'll just end up winning this game. I ain't predicting them to win. No person with an ounce of common sense is going to predict the Eagles to win this game. I'm just saying, watch them win this game. Just watch it happen. Watch it just be a complete, and it will be a fluke. Watch it be a complete fluke of flukes and them win this game. And all of a sudden people are going to be like, oh, see, Chip Kelly does know what he's doing. He's a genius. He beat the mighty Tom Brady and Belichick up in New England. We got to give him a chance. Don't be fooled for a second if any given Sunday win happens, or even if they play them tough. Even if the Eagles play this New England team tough and lose, I ain't going to be convinced of anything. And a few New England fans tell me, like, there's really a good chance the Eagles will be able to, contend here because, Gronk's out, A, B, C, D, E, F are injured. Like, there's so many guys. The wide receiver situation in New England is atrocious, but as atrocious as it is, it's still better than what they have here in Philadelphia. Edelman should be coming back. I don't know why he wouldn't come back after seeing what Calvin Johnson did against Eric Rowe. You just got to be wringing your hands to go up against this secondary here in Philly. Edelman could be on two broken legs, and he'll get at least 3 touchdowns, in all honesty. But anyway, I am not predicting the Eagles to win this game, but I'm just saying, just part and parcel of how this season goes. I won't be shocked if they win, but at the same time, if they do win, they do somehow manage to win this game up in New England, I'm not going to sit here and turn my entire outlook for the season around saying, like, guys, there's a chance they just beat one of the best teams in the NFL. Oh my gosh, they can go into the playoffs and do some damage now. It'll be a fluke. It'd be a complete fluke. And a lot of people are going to jump on if the Eagles do somehow manage to win this game. But realistically, the Eagles aren't going to win this game. I'm just saying all this on the off-shooting chance that the Eagles somehow do manage to show up for this game. It would piss me off more than anything else, because I'd be like, well, you can show up to this game, but when you play the Dolphins, the Buccaneers, and the Lions in back-to-back-to-back weeks, you can't show up for those 3 games, but then you're going to decide to show up in New England? The fuck out of here. Not to mention the Dolphins and Bucs games both being at home. Anyways, I can't have so much optimism at all for the way this team is played. This team has given up on their coach. Their coach is a bumbling idiot, stubborn fool who can't adjust his play during the game, and he deserves to end up in college and all that shit that's just going to be repetitive till the end of this season comes around. Let the Redskins win the NFC East, whatever. I don't care at this. I don't care if the Cowboys win the NFC East at this point. I would like to finish above them, but at the end of the day, that's a shallow victory. That's a who gives a shit type victory. I'm cheering for that just for the sake of being entertaining here for you guys and making some sort of sub-story to focus on. But it's pathetic to have to do something like that. Anyway, Bradford's going to be back. Honestly, if I was Sam Bradford right now, I'd beg. I'd be like, Chip, please. I've made it through past week 12 without sustaining a major injury. Please, just bench me the rest of the season. Let Mark Sanchez just finish out the season. Because at least Sam Bradford has some sort of free agent value now. He can start somewhere in this league. Granted, I don't think he's going to be in high demand for a good team to be picking him up. But he at least made it through this year so far without sustaining a major injury aside from the minor concussion he got. I'd be begging just not to play, and I wouldn't blame him to play for an O-line that's starting to quit, the team that's starting to quit. Why would you want to come back? Someone like him that is so vulnerable to injury, why would you want to come back and play for these suckers? Anyways, he's going to be starting in New England, and, if I see shit O-line play and him tear his ACL again, I'll be like, that's a damn shame. He shouldn't even have been in the game to begin with. He should have been begging to stay out of this game. I think Ryan Matthews is still out at running back. Like, who cares? Who cares who's in and out for the Eagles? It doesn't matter. I am honestly hoping that the Patriots carve this team up. And again, you could say, like, why are you rooting against your team? I'm in the mindset I am rooting for the future of my team. The future of my team is without Chip Kelly and is with a better draft pick at this point, in all honesty. I'm not gonna say like, oh, but it'll be great to get a nice moral victory. Even if they don't go to the playoffs this year, it'll be nice to beat New England up in New England so we can say, yeah, we went up to New England. And don't get me wrong, if this does happen to happen, I will rub it in the face of the New England fans. Trust you me, I will have fun doing that. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to take much above it beyond that. I'm hoping for a Patriots route. My common sense goggles seeing a Patriots route here. I don't care who is injured. It doesn't matter. Like I said last week in my prediction video, Tom Brady could come out with, 10 crippled kids from the stands and he'll still beat this team by double digits. Easily. And I'm not exaggerating. Anyway. 4 o'clock game, so at least I get to watch the 1 o'clock games before my weekend of football is ruined. But then again, this isn't going to ruin my weekend anymore because I'm expecting this Eagles team to lose. I'm actually going to the link next weekend to see the Bills game live. That's going to be fun. And I will be wearing my Shady McCord jersey at that game. Anyway, let's all enjoy some nice 1 o'clock games. And then going to 4 o'clock, and it's going to be shown in most of the country. That's great. So that's the one thing, like as much as like the Lions and the Browns tend to suck, my team keeps getting these nationally televised games. Like 4 o'clock games are seen by much more people than a 1 o'clock game is usually. And they get these Sunday night games, these Monday night games, these primetime games. At least the majority of the time that the Browns, I know this is an exception because the Browns lost on Monday night, which was a national game, and then the Lions lost on Thursday night recently. But most of the time, my team is bending over and taking it up the poop chute on these nationally televised games. And it's just like, why? Why do we gotta... Anyways, such is Philadelphia. Anyways, let's enjoy some football. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm just here to enjoy the sport at this point. My team sucks. They're shit in the bed. We're thinking about the future here without Chip. And the sad thing is all signs are pointing to Chip is going to be back because all those college jobs are drying up, and unless he gets traded to Tennessee, and I'm just like, I'm not even holding my breath. I'm not even holding my breath anymore. I'm just accepting the fact that Chip is probably going to be here next year. Yay. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy some football. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. Go Christmas. Think about Christmas to cheer you up. I know I am. Bye.